Greetings, brethren. Hausburger Donkey here again, and my contribution for the Wargamers Anonymous November Challenge is completed. I finished these zombies tonight. You may have already seen I've already made a little guide on how I do my my unit bases, my movement trays for Oathmark, and yeah, they're done. I'm really happy with these. There was one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to put some blood spatter on the weapons here and there with Blood for the Blood God from Games Workshop, but I decided against it because I think they look good enough the way they are. I don't think the blood effect would actually improve them. I think it would probably make them worse. So let's give you a closer look. All I've done since I last showed them to you, I'm going to try to pull away a little bit. Somehow this light is blinding a bit. All I've done since last time that you've seen these is what I said. I added some like I smudged some paint on it with a toothbrush by sort of pulling my finger across it and what do you call that? Like spraying droplets of paint on them? I don't know. You see it on the figures. They're all smudged and dirty and gross. You actually see it much better on the rear ones because I went heavier the further I went into the unit with it. So, but I actually think the heavier ones, like this one and these two, I think actually look the best. So in the future, if I do this sort of stuff to make something look really grimy and gross, I think I'm just going to do much more of it because I think more is actually more in this case. But yeah, you can see how the light catches on all the top raised areas of the cloth, and that's really just the wash and the white dry brush and then glazing one layer of paint over it. That's all this is. And I think it looks great. Makes the unit look good, and the splatter that I did, I think that hides some of the imperfections of it and just makes it look more natural. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. They turned out great. It's still a little bit annoying that there's no zombies in Oathmark and that there's only ghouls, but yeah. Oh well, we're just gonna have to live with that. These will just be ghouls. Closer look at the one clawing her way out of the grave. I actually really like how this turned out in the end. I wasn't convinced by it right away when I started, but needs must, because I wanted a unit of 20 and I only had 18 figures, so what are you gonna do? But now with like the sort of ground texture coming up to their necks, I actually think it works really well. I really like this one as well. And these gravestones, don't ask me where they're from, honestly. I don't remember. I bought them years ago. Some kind of boutique resin supplier just selling a blister pack full of gravestones. And there's these RIP ones, then there's these ones with the sort of royal signet on it or whatever. Sort of like almost like a lily. So it's supposed to be a lily? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what the company was called, but they work great, and I finally found a use for them. I did do some experiments on these with contrast paints, as in I just painted over it with Basilicanum Grey, I think it's called, but I didn't like that, so in the end I just completely redid them in the exact same way that I do the stones on the bases, namely paint them with Vallejo model color light gray, then paint them with that before I wash the base. So I put on the ground texture, the muddy ground from AK Interactive, then paint the stones, and in this case the gravestones, with the light gray, then wash everything, the whole base, with Agrax Earthshade or some dark brown wash, and then I dry brush the earth part with Vallejo Flat Earth, and then with Iraqi Sand, and then the stones I dry brush with light gray, and then a 50-50 of light gray and white. And that's all I did to these. And I think they look good. I'm really happy with these zombies. The one with the crow picking his eye out, that's the unit leader. I was contemplating making the gravestone ones the unit leaders for, like, if I want to run them as 2 units, but nah, I like the one with the crow more. And if I do have them as 2 units, then she's gonna be the unit leader there. But I'm mostly probably gonna run this as a unit of 20. Yeah. That is that. I'm quite happy that I finally finished a contribution for the Wargamers Anonymous challenge again, and I think this is quite the worthy one. I'm really happy with them. Just if you're interested, I did this as like a purely sort of whenever I had some time kind of project. I actually put a few 2 hours in today as well because I really wanted to get them done. So. But yeah, the rest of this was like 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, and I would say in total, start to finish, including not including the priming, I would say 5 hours maybe in total. So from the first Agrax wash and the white dry brush to finished with magnetized basing, I would say about 5 hours. For 20. And that is exactly why I like these speed painting techniques, because I think it looks great, and sure, if I took a lot of time I could make them look better, but it would probably take 20 hours and I could do 3 more regiments of that in this time, and I think they still look really good, and when they're on the table they're gonna look amazing. Alright, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my contribution, hope it's worthy. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to partake in the December challenge, whatever it is, because I have my own little challenge that I aim to complete for what I like to call Deadcember. Because I'm getting a lot of stuff. You'll see one of these next few days, hopefully, and that'll be a big project. So that will probably follow me most through December. I really want to try to get the entire undead army done in December, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, these zombies. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for all the comments, and I must have been recommended by a few people because I'm almost up to 300 subscribers now, which is crazy. I am going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do like a 200, 250, and 300 subscriber giveaway. Because I just kind of shot through all those while I wasn't really able to do a lot of content. And I'll give away some stuff that I found in the basement. And I think it's cool stuff, and whoever I end up picking, I'll pick 3 winners, and you get to choose one of the things that I have. I think. We'll see. I still haven't finalized the whole thing, but I have a pile of stuff, and yeah. There'll definitely be choices. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.